Howdy folks, welcome to Fortresscraft Evolve. This is my little world tour. I've just finished killing a little while ago, finished killing the fourth overmind out there. This was the last corner that I had to do. I was just doing a little farming from it and kind of got bored and tired of waiting. So I went ahead and took him out. This was this is kind of how my defenses were set up. I didn't have as many guns on each corner, but I've just been putting them here as I was farming that corner. But it was very similar setup on all four corners, and then I had a tier 4 gun sitting on top of this set on each end, this end and that end. They managed to handle all of the waves quite nicely. This was rocket launcher setup, missile launcher setup. I had 2 for imbued, and then the one up there shot the armor piercing ones. They got crafted down below. We'll see that later. Spider Bro, he served me well for a long time, but I had to sideline him because he was causing too many drops to be outside of my collection or Falcor collection range. So this is what I used to charge the OET the 4 times with this setup. Took about an hour and a half each time. I didn't mind. Just fire it up and go let it charge and go do something else. This is my little resin farm out here. This was the, as you can see on the thing, well you can't see because it's blocked by the white blocks here, but he was my active overmind, or he was, or active hive mind, or he was. It does not appear to be now, which is odd. I didn't know they could change. Anyway, he still grows, makes resin. It's just a small farm. Got a little laser. Hits that every so often when they clear out all the resin. I gotta find why my hive mind changed. Kind of a self-sufficient setup. Makes fuel for the turbine and keeps it all powered up. It's just straight weird. There aren't any that are any closer. Or are they not considered active because I've killed all the overminds? That could be the case. Yeah, growly. There's a few out there that I've blown up. Oh no, that one's turned into the active one now. Alright, I guess I'll be killing him. My bug parts collection. Out here I basically would let the hopper up there fill up with whatever, and then I'd grab the 100 and stick them in these crates until I got 1,000 there, and then I just let them get done, taken out. I got 2,000 of the perfect eyes. I was letting it farm these guys so I could have a few of those. Like I said, I just got bored waiting. This is my manufacturing floor. It's also where I put my stuff for setting my spawn and doing my getting healed if I get injured and having these things don't seem to work though. I don't know what the deal is with them. Like it'll pop, but it doesn't heal me any faster like the tier 1 ones did. Trash can. These are all basic things. This is about the only thing you need crafted from lithium. These are the different things you need to craft it from tin. Of course, or iron gear is the only thing you need from that. And then this is titanium housings. It's the only thing you need from titanium. Gold foil crafted here. What is this? Oh yeah, secondary upgrade modules. On the nickel, here's a couple of different things you need from copper. And then this is a line that's feeding tin plates to my conveyor belt crafting setup. Steel and advanced blocks, or no, it's hardened machine blocks. And I had these iron pipes being made, because I don't know if I want to need them. Empty fuel canisters, and then rack rails being crafted over here. The empty fuel canisters also feed my fueling station for my missiles. It's my missile crafting station. Bring copper and gold from underneath. They get crafted into the wire and pipe to make the missile. They get fueled over here. Then they go up and get distributed up there to be launched. This is the power, what are they, power cores? Yeah, power boosters set up. Craft all the way from tier 1 to tier 5 power boosters. This is making the imbued machine blocks here. This is what I would use to craft turbine generator stuff. I just come over here and tell it basically how many crafts I want. So how many, based on how many generators I want. This is making the plastic pellets for it if I need it. Over here we got the rainbow blocks being made there, or the alloyed machine blocks to be technical. And then they also feed into this setup, which make the Mark III, Mark IV, and then Mark V storage blocks. There's enough that get crafted and stored here that I can come down and grab what's here, and I have a whole Mark V battery to go set up, although I haven't set up any yet. I haven't needed them. This here is the alloyed upgrade modules. Haven't needed them yet. I'm sure that I will. There's overclock crystals, regular crystal clocks, the advanced machine blocks get crafted here. This is crafting the steel cutter heads, and they get imbued or empowered or turned into plasma cutter heads, and then they get, I've got Falcors around here that pick them up and distribute them. I made a mistake and put some logistics Falcors out by mistake, and they started distributing this stuff back into my bug parts. I found it with a few steel heads out there in the last stop. It's kind of funny. Out here, this is the fueling setup that fueled all of my gun stations. This is the fuel compressor for the Hodor. Get coal feeding in from, I think it's like 1 million or so out there, but found 5 points for that, a little expensive. This was just a coal vein. It started out at like 400 something, and I've been using the daylights out of it, and it just, I guess because I'm using the heads, plasma heads, they just don't run out, which is a good thing. This is where bars get brought up and manufactured, also where my biomass and crystals get brought up. Basically everything's just fed through. The bar processing used to be in this room, but I got to a point to where I couldn't produce bars fast enough to suit me, so I moved it all over there and basically went from 1 smelter to 3 on each ore. And then I've set this distribution and made this distribution in here that prioritizes research. There's another coal feed that just feeds the research station now. It did feed a lot more before, but torn most of the stuff down. It's research. Steam Forums has a guy put up this design. I had actually been using a very similar design to this. I didn't have 3 stampers though, I only had 2. vertical setup like this. I'd never tried to do this part to add that third one in there. I was like, oh, that's pretty neat. And then of course he had this fantastic distribution set up down here with the belts and putting them in hoppers right next to the research, so you just tell it you want it to research something and it just keeps making them until it's done. Nice design. You should go read that write-up he's got on the Steam. I don't know if it's guides or I don't know, it's somewhere in their discussions or something. All these doors, so annoying. That lift used to go down to where my iron vein was, but his iron's been moved over here. We'll take the elevator down to the tier 2 ores. Skip the, or not the elevator, but the teleporter. This is just basically my tier 2 ore area. They get loaded up into the lift things over there. Well, I say tier 2, I've also got iron down here because it's 20 million ore vein there, so that one's down there. Gold, I'm afraid gold's gonna run out eventually because this was a small vein, only 700 or so. Oh, I'm finally under 700,000. So I don't know, it may last for the game. Go back there and then we'll go down here. I used the lifts pretty much the entire game. I just recently put in the teleporters because I was waiting for the OET to charge. But that up there is as far down as I brought them. There's my biomass up there. There's like 700,000 in that, and then right over there where you can start seeing all the lights and everything around, there's another 700,000 and a 500,000. So should be good on biomass for a while. And we got another run of lifts that takes us down to where our chromium and molybdenum ores are. I've got the hard rock cutters, just crafted them. Where are they at here? 18 of them. Yeah, there they are. The hard rock grinders. I just crafted them a little bit ago. I'm not ready to. I'm trying to decide if I want to run new power down here or if I just want to upgrade that power line to the top tier. I got a pretty good sized chromium vein here. Forget how much it was. Yeah, 22.9. So it's a pretty good chromium vein. The 3x3 spot where I got to put the hard rock grinders right up here. Thought I had a light up here. Oh, I do. Anyway, I'll put it there, and then I'll be setting my grinder up, or whatever that big machine is up down here. Got a 3x3 face there. Be right here in this area. Over here is where my molybdenum is, or however how you pronounce that. My paths look terrible. So I'll be putting the actual miner underneath here on this 3x3, but since the hard rock grinders only do a 3x3 on the top surface, I had to go up here, dig around till I found one. I got one here. What is it with? Thinking I had lights in here already. I don't know. Maybe it was daylight or something down here. But anyway, this is where I'll be putting the grinder for that one. That's pretty much it, though. Getting started. I've done the frozen factory research and started it, should I say? I've got some of the other researches coming up that I've got to get those ores done. So I'll be working on that for a little while, playing through. anyway, I'm going to head back up now. Call this a video. Have a good day.